So last week, I shared with you a video, Speed Dreams Episode 1, where I did 10 by 500 meters at a sub 20 minute per kilometer pace, which is my ultimate goal that I hope to reach next weekend. We're going to be going for sub 20 minute 5K. It scares me. I'm excited about it. I think I can do it. I think I can get there, but it's going to be more about something that I learned in this past week of training. I will share with you the week of training and the specific speed workout that I did that is going to help me reach those goals. But something occurred over that week that I think is really important for me to take forward in my training. It's something I hadn't really paid close attention to before. It's that one key element, that one piece to training that so many of us don't consider. That might be one of the biggest factors to getting better, getting faster, and moving the needle when it comes to your running. Okay, so what is the big training tip or the big thing that I'm going to carry forward with so much of my training that I discovered last week? And that is running with other people. There are so many benefits to it. And I thought in this video, as we go over last week's training, I would cover with you just 5 things that I came up with as to why running with other people is so beneficial. Now, why am I thinking about this now? Well, over the last 6 months, I've probably run with other people a total of 3 times. Last week, I ran with other people a total of 3 times. So it's something that I haven't done much of before, but I just felt like it really made for a good week of running. And there are lots of things that I can pull from that. And the first day last week that I got to go out with other people was right early in the week. It was Monday morning. Normally that's not a day that I would bank a morning run because I have to get to work, but there was no school. So nice, easy 6.5 kilometers early morning on Monday with the local running group, running a couple of bridges that you've probably seen on my channel a number of times. It was a great way to start the week.
Devin here. Definitely one of the most criminal running groups. I say that because we did have a demo day and a number of shoes are missing.
And while Dylan finishes up his pizza before we go out for this run, let's talk about the number one reason why running with your group probably is a big benefit, and that's accountability. That Monday morning run, knowing that I had said to a couple of folks, actually what it started was I made a comment on Instagram. It was a holiday, and I mentioned that I wish they were out running because it was going to be one of the few times that I would get to go with a group. Otherwise, I would be doing work. I would have to get to the school and go teach. I've never been able to make it to this group run, and they replied back saying that they were still going to be running even though it was a holiday. So I was committed, and that accountability piece, when otherwise I may have hit the snooze button, I may have not actually gotten out and done the run, is my number one reason why running with others can be so beneficial. Now, Tuesday was an easy run of about 12 kilometers, and this was one of the days through the week where I was actually running by myself. Some days, I know this is going to be pretty heavy on the running with other people, but some days I just want some time alone. And after work, I went out and did 12 and a half, maybe easy kilometers just by myself around the neighborhood, just wanting to log some miles, but also just wanting to decompress from the day. So don't think that every day has to be running with other people. Most of my days are not, but some days you just need that time alone. All right, I'm gonna get ready. Dylan's gonna get ready, and we'll probably finish the rest of these when we're out on the run. Okay. Now this brings us to Wednesday. Now Wednesday, got up nice and early Wednesday morning, went to the gym, did a chest workout. I think it was a chest workout. I'll post it up here. And then Wednesday night, went out and got a speed workout in. And that was 16 by 400 meters with 75 seconds rest in between. That I did each one of those reps faster than I would have been able to do if I had been done on my own. And that may be the single biggest benefit that I'm going to get out of personally running with groups and with other people is the performance gains that I get. Having other folks out there to push me, having other folks out there to run with, having other folks out there that are faster than me, that I can share the load with, is just going to make me a faster runner. There was no way that I would have gotten out of that run what I did had I been running by myself. There was no way that I would have run that many reps had I done that on my own. I could feel it coming into the run, and I felt it after the run. There he goes. I don't know. 6:06. Excited. So he only made it 3.5 kilometers. He was just getting too bored with just how slow I was going, but I'm gonna go and finish this run. We can talk about the next big thing though. And I know I just talked about performance, but the other thing that happened to me on that Wednesday night was it was a Brooks demo night. Super excited to have Brooks out there. They sent me a couple of different pairs of shoes, Blistered Max, Hyperion Max 2, and I've really been a big fan of those. But one of the other things that happened that night was I ran into a coach that I hadn't talked to in a while, that we've been back and forth a couple of times. I've been getting advice from him. And there are lots of folks out there in the running community that know so much more about running or have other information that you might not have. What my point is that getting the chance to pick the brain of other people out there, getting some advice, getting some more knowledge than what you might have is a huge benefit of spending more time with other people that love that thing that we love to do. Now, the last and final tip, and I had something else on my mind for this final tip, but it's not lost on me that the run I just went on with my son and him getting on his bike, me out there running, just an easy run. I ended up running 16 kilometers today, and it's not lost on me just how important it is to get out there and run with others, especially when you get to do it with family. So sharing those opportunities, that's going to be number 5. That's going to be probably the biggest one. I don't even know what you want to call it, but it's getting the opportunity to get out there and be active with the people that ultimately are most important in your life. I know that's not going to connect with everybody, but it just occurred to me when I was out there just how special that can be. All right, that's the end of the video, guys. 5 tips of why I think it's important to get out there and run with other people and join in that running community. If you have any reasons why you like to run with others, or even if you have reasons why you like to go solo, put them in the comment section down below. Let me know how your training's going. Guys, that's the end of this video. The speed dreams definitely continues. I'm excited for the next few weeks because we've got a 5K coming up and we're gonna crush that sub 20 minutes. I know I've got it in the cards. I'm excited. All right, that's it, guys. That's the end of the video. My name is Matt, and this has been What Matters to Matt, and ultimately what matters to me most is my family. I'll see you in the next one.